Everyone, Ammo here for another round of GeoGuessr. I was going to go to the gym just now, but it's too cold outside. My car would not start. I don't exactly have a cold weather car, so my car wouldn't start. Like, oh well, what am I going to do now? Now I'm going to go eat. It's a little early. But it's too late to do anything else. Let's do something quick. Let's do a little GeoGuessr run. Let's start run of GeoGuessr. Start anew because I accidentally jumped into the game. So the start screen, like I don't like to do for these, so I had to restart. So let's start the timer. 6 minutes per the usual. And where? Well, it says cabinetry. Some tearing there. Let's back up so we can get a good cabinetry plus cabinetry. Like cabinets? Is that what is that what's being sold there? Or is the sign say? The sign will probably help more. Next left, mid-state, something. Okay, this appears to be United States. United States and Junction. What is this? What kind of? I've never seen a road sign. The triangle and the circle, Junction 16. I've actually never seen a road sign like that. Like Highway or Road 16 or whatever in the United States, obviously. Highway or Road 16 or something. Let's get a Shopco. I've been like, there's like one Shopco in town. Oh, here we go. This would be good. I don't know what these shapes mean. Well, East, West, and East 16. And I don't know where Route 16. Oh, here it is. This will help more. Fall River, Columbus, like Columbus, Ohio. Columbus. Where is Columbus? Here's Columbus. No, it's actually Columbus. It's Columbus. And 16. I don't know how far away we are. It just says Columbus that way, Fall River. It does not even necessarily be Columbus. There could be a different Columbus somewhere around. That could be what we're talking about, but I'm assuming Columbus, this is it. Is there a Route 16 or a Fall River anywhere? There are a lot of roads in the world. Is there 16? That okay? There's 16. Kind of what kind of like just turns in a bunch of roads and then goes through New York, Newark, down. Oh wow! I saw a black lick right. Let's expand that. I saw a black lick right there. I thought it was like completely something like completely different and offensive and just inappropriate. I'm like, wow, what is wrong with Ohio? They have a town named that. Can't find maybe Fall River. Is there? Am I stupid? Is Fall River like an actual river or something somewhere around here? Because there's 16. 16 is right there. There's Columbus. Okay, you know what? I don't think we actually need to look that. Well, we have time. There's no reason not to try to get a little bit more precise. Here we go, Route 60. So 16 and 60 outside of Columbus. So is there a 60? Somewhere around? Hello? Yes, let's follow the 16 so we can find 60. No 60 in there. Go back up here. Hopefully there's 60. So we appear to be around this junk. No. Oh. Those are both that way. It's okay. So how is this? I got myself all confused now on how this junction works. But we're near this junction, because go here. Junction's right there, because the junction's that way. And this isn't the junction, right? Correct? No, because that's West 60. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna plop it right here. We should be close enough. We were. Oh my God. Pardon? We weren't close enough at all. Hey, I think it is a different Columbus. I told you it's a different Columbus. I told you. Yeah, we did not look far close enough for that. You heard me say. I said this could be a different Columbus. It was definitely different. It wasn't the Columbus. It was a different Columbus. The Columbus, Wisconsin, and then there's 16 and 60. That would explain why I got confused by the roads down here, the way the junction looked. But yep, that's why I shouldn't have guessed early. We had 2 more minutes. I could have looked for more clues, and I was like, nah, probably over here. Psh. And that's what I get for being cocky. Way off. Okay, starting on 6 minutes. See where we are. There's a well. I mean, let's just jump down to this road sign right in here. Probably help a lot. A plane. Planes this way. Manning Airport. Oh, and then Manning. Isn't that Manning? Manning. Manning. Is it Manning in the? Is Manning in the UK? Am I going crazy? Manning. The Manning. It's an airport. Manning. Poof. I hope so. Well, I mean, it's in English. It's in kilometers. Manning Airport. Canada. Canada. Okay. I don't know. I was thinking. I was like, Manning. That's really familiar. Manning. In Canada. Canada. What does this sign say? Obviously, we're at Manning Airport. Around Manning. We need to find Manning. I don't think there's a place. Is there a place in the UK called Manning? For some reason, I was like, it doesn't even look like Man. It doesn't really look like the UK. Take a look around. It has a very Canadian feel to it. Because that Canadian feel is also very much an American, North American, like a American feel. I don't know where the heck Manning is. I'm sorry. I've heard. That's why I was like so hesitant to go to the UK. I was like, I heard this before. Have I heard of it because it's UK, or I heard of it because it's in Canada? It's in Canada. Oh, I don't. Canada, you got a big old country here, okay? And I don't know where Manning is. I doubt it's. I doubt it's over here in like Quebec. Doesn't make any sense, right? Could it be over there? Could be. You see London. Like if I saw a sign for London, I'd be like, what? London? Is that in the UK? Obviously, it'd be way different because that London is a lot bigger than this London. Let's keep looking. So an earnest look for a Manning. It has an airport. It can't be tiny, right? I mean, hopefully. Brunswick? Is it in Brunswick? I don't know where Manning is. Really love to find Manning. That would just be, you know what, fantastic. I should try to find a road. If I can find, I mean, if I straight up can't find the city. Finland. If I can't find the city. I should look for a road. Manning. Where is Manning? There's Calgary. Doesn't Calgary have an airport? I don't know for sure, but good. I've never flown to Canada. In fact, I've never actually been to Canada. Now I think about it. Been close to Canada, like northern United States, been close to the border, but never actually went to Canada. Yeah, that's something I'll do someday. Go to Canada. It's right there. Not particularly hard to cross the border between the United States and Canada. Just have a pretty amicable relationship. Don't know where Manning is. Let's try to find some road signs. It's a shame. So I know we're in Canada. We're in Manning, or near Manning. I don't know where Manning is. So let's just keep on rocking. Wait. I'm just completely ignoring that sign, aren't I? Backing on up. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, it's just a speed limit sign. Okay. I was like, maybe it was a road sign. No, it's just a speed limit sign. Max 70 kilometers an hour. What does it say? Anything useful? Crop production. Oh, no, that's not a good clue. Oh no. Oh, this is so frustrating. Like, I have great hints on where we are, and like, I would know where we were if I just knew more about Canada. That's it. That's what I have no. Not missing any hints. It told me where we are. Manning Airport. Let's say the Municipal District of Northern Lights. Northern Lights? What? Is that a Northern Lights? Northern Lights. Municipal District of. Oh, it's called Northern. Oh, because we saw last time we saw the Yukon. It's like really Canadian looking. We're not that far north. We're not. Oh. Okay, no, I was just zoomed in. I was like, the camera resolution get worse now. We're not like super far north, are we? The heck is Northern Lights? Huh. Guys, you have some weird names. You're throwing around some weird names at me. I can't keep up, Canada. You're outrunning me. Leave me in the dust here. Northern Lights. Where is Northern Lights? So, Municipal District of Lights. A municipality, Northern Lights. Oh, here's a city, or well, not necessarily a city. Here's some development, a suburb. Slow down, children play. A hospital. Assumes what the H means. That's what it means, you know, in the United States. Except they're blue, I believe. So, is that restaurant for lease? Wind gas, that would be great. Gas expensive. Yeah, Canadian flag again. There's a road sign up here. Way up. Is that a road sign? Or is that just some trees? It looks like a road sign. Yep, says road sign. Find a better hint to where we are. Nope, that was not a road sign. That was just a green sign. It looks like a road sign from far away. Here, Manning again. Manning, we're in freaking Manning. I just don't know where Manning is. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, where is Manning? Not a clue. I don't know where Manning is. I feel like we're near Vancouver. We're near Vancouver. I want it. Manning Airport. Huh. Canada, where's Manning? I don't know where Manning is. Makes me sad. I don't know where Manning is. Oh, there goes the timer. I know where we are. I just don't know. I'm missing a step. I have country. It's like country, region, city. And then if you want to get real precise, we have like street after that. But right now I have country, I have city, I don't have a region, so I don't know where Manning is. I don't, not a clue. I didn't look around enough because like maybe I'll just see it on the map. I didn't see it on the map. I was foolish. Spent too much time on the map. Use the map as a crutch. It's a handicap. It slows me down. We north-ish somewhere, 1 kilometer to something. Not that far north. Like not way up in the Yukon. You saw what that place looks like. It's beautiful, but not at all civilized. Oh wait, those are roads. Can't just ignore roads. Okay, here's the last hint. 35 and 691. If I find 35, at least maybe I'll have a clue where Manning is. And then 691. Yeah, backup. So 5. Maybe zoom out. I don't get my bearings at least. Okay. 35. Just find 35. Hopefully it's big enough to stick out this far. 35. Oh, and now we're into. Oh, okay. Roads. Why is the roads in Saskatchewan? Why are they blue? I don't know. It sounds like some awesome little fact. I'm like, why that is. 35. Seem to be down here anywhere. I was expecting to find it over here, but might be. I don't know off the top of my head where Manning is. Didn't know it was a city though. I recognized it. Unfortunately, instead of being lumped with America, it's lumped with Europe, which is obviously very false. But hey, I recognize Manning as the name of this. Well, maybe there is a place in the UK named Manning. I did get appropriately confused. I don't actually know. 35. Can't. Blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Can't find 35. I can't find 35, and we're in. Okay, thing right now. British Columbia, Alberta. I'll find the road though, because I mean, just such a big country. I'm not dealing with a small. I'm not dealing with like a state, and I can only be so far away if I'm in that state. I'm dealing with a large country, the entirety of a large country. Getting way too far north. Oh, here's 35. Oh. Okay. Here's 35. And we're just going to follow 35. Don't see where 35 goes. 691 as well. There's 35 and 691. Manning! Found Manning! Okay, I must be thinking of a different Manning. This is a tiny town of Manning. But we found it. Awesome. That was good. That was dodge. Okay, I could have, instead of saying where we were, couldn't he put where we started? We started north. That's some advanced level GeoGuessr strats I'm not ready for. There is a Manning in the UK, right? Am I going crazy? Whoa, we're like crooked. No, we're somewhere dry and arid desert. Is kind of scary looking to start. Or could this be? Here immediately I'm thinking either a dry region of South America or Australia or the Southwest United States. Well, these are a lot of mountains. What do these mountains tell me? It's a lot of mountains. I don't know about how mountainous Australia is, however. That's a bit of a problem, but I do know there's the Rocky Mountains, and there are mountains in South America as well. Plenty of mountains. So, I don't know about mountains in Australia. I don't know how mountainous different parts of Australia are. Because it's also really bad resolution on our camera. Really bad resolution. Also, there's nothing around. Except for the mountains. Mountains and some trees, and it's all dry brown color. I think Maybe it kind of looks like we're looking at one of those. I forget what the technique is called, but it's those paintings made by a series of small dots. You just usually when children get taught about it, they get like dip your pencil eraser in the paints and you put it on the canvas. What that's called. I feel like it's a pretty. Can't remember the name of what it's called. Not much of an art student. And are we? Nope. Is that the farmhouse? No, is that? It's like the resolution's so bad. Can't even identify this structure over here. Can't even like get an idea of how big this is. Oh, and also, can we? Kind of looks like a house, but then it looks like a tiny house. I can't make out any shapes. Let's just keep going. And this isn't. Because we're in the middle. It's not surprising we have low resolution. Because we seem to be. I mean, we're on a dirt road. There's no buildings around, no structures. It's a willow. There are no structures around. Google cars like flopping all over the place. So we're in some dry weather, very dry weather plant. Oh, some very dry plants up there. Yeah, there's a telephone pole and a power line. We seem to be wherever we are. We're in the middle of nowhere of that place. There's more trees, except the problem is I have not a clue. We just know it's a dry place. Mountains, dry mountainous area could be a lot of places. Match that. Here's some cows. That looks like it appears to be a sign that I can't read. Oh, which is really frustrating because I bet that would be just seeing what language that is. I can barely even tell it's a sign from here. They move up. Is that a sign? I can't even tell if it's a sign or a rock or a bush. The resolution is really bad. Not helping me figure out where we are. Could be lots of places. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute just whiff. Not getting any additional clues. There's a sign. There's a sign that says it's a turn. That doesn't look like a European sign, but I wasn't really thinking I was in Europe anyway. So that doesn't help. You're doing a process of elimination. Re-eliminating something you've already eliminated is not useful. Well, I guess maybe there are places in Europe that are dry and have hills. Yeah. Maybe. Well, I wasn't thinking it was Europe, and I'm still not thinking it's Europe. How about that? We're just going to be clicking through this wilderness for like 6 minutes. Has the resolution gotten any better? Is this better? Is this better resolution, or am I going to hallucinate? Well, it seems a little bit better at least. Oh, okay. Okay, it seems a little bit better. Maybe that means we're getting towards civilization. Maybe I'm just going crazy and I've just accepted the bad resolution. Having some, because change blind is still a thing. It could have just changed. Oh, what? Why can't I go that way? What's just happened to my road? Where did we turn? What's going on? Oh, the Google car have to get out? We have to. The Google car break. Did the Google car break down out here? Or are we just taking a break? The doors are open. Seems really funny. I have to go back to where I came, or am I? Uh oh. I might have gotten myself turned around. Hope not. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't lost my orientation. I have no idea which way we were going. Which way you've been? Uh oh. Are those new cows or are those the old cows we saw earlier? These look like new cows, actually. Here's a sign. The sign will have words on it. Oh no. Can I read the sign? Is that even a sign? Oh, the resolution's still bad, isn't it? And then it's also like the sun shining directly on it, so there's nothing but pure white. Nope, no idea. Don't know what that says. Can't read it. So I still don't know what the language is even. Just that hint, just seeing one sign, just a couple of words. At least having an idea of the language we're speaking is really great. I still don't know Australia or South America. I have to go with right now. I have to go with South America just because I'm more familiar that it does have mountains and dry regions. So I know where in South America it'd be mountains to dry. It'd be like probably down maybe Chile or maybe in Argentina somewhere. But this is Australia. I don't know where in Australia is mountainous. Also, would just love a sign that I can read. And so, are we going backwards? This looks super familiar. Oh, did I get turned around? Oh, this is the same place, isn't it? Where is it? Everything looks the same out here. Oh, there's a new sign. Fresh coat of sign. Except I think we just lost more resolution. Never before. There's a. This looks. Ooh, what is this? Someone's telling me this is Australia. I don't know what it is. It's a hunch. I want to rationally go with South America just because I'm like, oh, I have an idea where in South America it could be. Something. I have this itching feeling that we're in somewhere in Australia. Where would we be if this was Australia? That's a problem. It's a problem I don't know. Considering Australia is a whole continent. It's not just a country, it's an entire continent. So I think that resolution isn't getting any better, and it's still just more dryness. We haven't even seen another vehicle. I guess it could be another hint that this is Australia. Australia is a very sparsely populated place. It's not even been paved for any of this. We can. I'll just click up a few more times. We don't see anything new. I don't see any hints. But then where in Australia are we? If I go way over, if we say, okay, maybe we're in Australia. If I go way over to Australia, I don't even, I have no idea. Look at all this. It's a big place, and it's a big place. A lot going on. Mountains, though. Oh, where are the mountains? Australia. Does Australia even have mountains, or am I just like making stuff up? I don't know if Australia has mountains. Makes me sad. There's a lot of terrain here, a lot of hills. It looks awfully mountainous. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Australia has mountains. Where the mountains would be. South America. South America has mountains. Look at all this geography going on. You go to the southwest. Look at all this geography going on. Go to Australia. The place looks all flat. There's no little animation, no little lines for mountains. Oh dang! This is way I am up a creek without a paddle. Oh, these look like mountains. Is the eastern? Okay, east side looks like it has some sort of Gibraltar. Okay, so eastern side looks like it has some mountains. Maybe we're outside Brisbane somewhere. Queensland, are we outside? Are we there? Because I really have nothing to go on. I don't even know if it's the right continent. Still, we might not be in Australia. I'm just completely guessing. I don't know if this is what middle of nowhere, East Coast Australia looks like whatsoever. So this is gonna be a complete shot in the dark. Just gonna swing it. Yeah, keep clicking. We've been clicking forever. There's been no sign of much of anything. This looks Australian in like a very. If this was presented to me in a cartoon as Australia, I would just be like, yeah, sure. If I was suspending my disbelief, this wouldn't break it, which is really weak evidence. But let's just say we're maybe we'll go a little bit more. Oh, Brisbane. Right there's fine. Just make the guess. Where are we? Where in the world are we? Oh, we are in Australia. Cool. So we were on the east coast of Australia. We are just way farther north. So no, we weren't. We weren't near Brisbane. We were near what? Canberra, the closest big city. Albury. Down here next to the national park. And here's where the mountains are. Here's even more mountainous. The mountains carry up here. I guess this is probably the end of the range where the mountains are not nearly as pronounced. So southeast, where all the mountains are. Alright, here's where the mountainous regions are. Yeah, look at this. Obviously mountains. Outside Melbourne, northeast Melbourne, starts mountains. We're near Burrowa Pine Mountain National Park. Okay, cool. Now kind of explain why there's not a lot around. We're a bunch of national parks land. At least I got the right country. That could have been worse. That wasn't great, but that could have been worse. And this looks European as anything. Let's start 6 minutes again. Start. Ah, Stifles. Oh, it looks really pretty as well. So we're in some, looks like wow. Oh my god, we're in some beautiful European country, looks like. Jeez. Europe's, every time I go to Europe, I'm like, oh, look how lovely it is. Rosenland Komatsu, so then that suggests to me we're in somewhere northern-ish Europe. But then there's been times I think I'm in Sweden or like Lithuania and stuff, so I'm not gonna be super invested in this. Although it does look awfully, maybe these red barns seems like something kind of, it's a Germanic, Swedish, Norwegian, Finland. Weren't we in Last time we were in Finland. Oh, we were on that island. That's right, we're on that little island. That was a flag, wasn't it? Let's go back over here first. Super Dick. Super Dick. Skavarna. That's a brand name, right? I don't think that's. I don't know if that gives a large amount of information. Henning Olsen. Hello, people. Where are you from? What a lovely dog. That doggy. Okay, well, you guys have nothing. You have nothing interesting to say to me. What does this say? Anything? No. Well, wait. What? Takjoken. Yarvara. Fiskilschafter. And they're very Germanic. Yeah, it seems awfully Germanic, so it could be somewhere. Or just area. Just area. Service. Diesel fuel. Alsni Bomchashjun. Alsnoi. Okay, it's not that Germanic. So I'm thinking we're Sweden, Norway, but north. Where did that flag go? Thought we saw a flag. I was looking at other stuff. Now I'm distracted. Go away, map. Busy. I swear there's a flag flying somewhere. Is it over there? Was it here? Yeah. I can't. Is that the Netherlands? I can barely see that. Is that the Netherlands? Is that the Netherlands? Denmark? Oh, I can't make that out. I think. Oh my gosh. Alright, if I look up Denmark, see the flag. That's not it, right? Over here. Because we can just barely see this flag. It's like not blowing. I think it's a little bit of blue, or is that a shadow? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that's a little bit of blue. So then, that's not the Netherlands, because we had to look up that flag. Yeah, we had to look up that flag last time we saw a flag. We're like, that's not it. Then what's Norway's flag? There, it's Norway. Okay, Norwegian. Norway's flag. Cool. But that's a Norwegian flag, right? Let's just triple check. Seems to be red, white, blue. Probably a cross. I mean, this is a red, white, blue cross, and I can totally think that that's what that is. So we're gonna say Norway. So I was right about being here in northern area, and now we just need to find out where in Norway. Which will be probably even more challenging because I can't so much read the language very easily. Find maybe a road or a town name that will give us our best bet. Figuring out where we are. Because otherwise I have no idea where we are. I have no idea what part of Norway has all this pretty stuff. North, normally when I think of North, or I guess when I used to think of North Europe, I think of like cold, dreadful, gross, Viking, cold, bitter areas. But then every time we land here in GeoGuessr, it's just like the most beautiful places up here in Northern Europe. And like, actually a lot of Europe. Like even Poland, beautiful places. We haven't ever been to France and Italy. I already knew. I've been there before. I already knew what it looked like. Though we haven't been to a lot of other places in Europe. There's a lot of stuff going on in Europe, but we mostly just been up here. I'm wasting time talking about our like GeoGuessr histories of trying to figure out where I am in Norway. I kind of feel bad about like looking up the flags to double check what all they are. Oh yeah, these totally Look at that. It's totally the flag. Kind of feel bad about like looking up the flags to like double check what they are, but it's just the flag is just too much of an obvious and good hint for me to look at and be like, I'm not sure what that is, herkadirk, and then just move on in my life. Are we in some sort of is this just a lake or is this a bay or does it seems to be a lot of if it's a big lake, why wouldn't there be boats and stuff? So there's water here. It doesn't tell me much because a lot of rivers and estuaries and lakes and bays all over the place. So could still be a lot of places. I don't know what that says. Keep chugging along. Chill, better than land fabric number 13. Okay. I expect that to tell me anything useful. It was just a name on an old building. I'm gonna recognize some obscure old company name. Building. We need to probably get towards the end of the town so we can find a road or a city name or something. I don't think there's gonna be much in the town that's gonna provide us any more information than we already got, which we did find the country, which is great. Wow, Norway. Very patriotic Norwegian town we're in. A lot of flags being flown. Unless those were Toft? Oh, here's the roads. And okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Alright, I guess this is the last hint we got. Our timer's over. So Rosendal Skinvik Landsbygd. Oh man, my ignorant American mouth cannot make these sounds. I'm sorry. Ooh, roads, roads, roads. 544, 48. And is that like by ferry to somewhere else? Is that picture of a ferry? To be honest, kind of looks like a turd from like this angle and this distance, but I think it's supposed to be a ferry. Uchboja. Uchboja. Actually, I don't think I worry that much about. I'm not gonna worry that much about pronunciations because I watch other YouTubers, of course, and a couple of them are from European countries and they speak English and then pronounce things, but it's like it's endearing kind of. They're trying. I guess maybe it's a little bit different because they actually speak English, regardless of maybe a bit of an accent or a mispronunciation. They still can communicate in the language. Whereas if you come up and start speaking to me any kind of European language, it's gonna go to my head. Some of the Romance languages I might pick up cognates of Latin, but other than that, just nope, don't got it. I can't find these roads. Also, too busy talking to really look that hard. Rosendal. I feel like I should know where Rosendal or Skanevik. Those sound familiar. Especially Skanevik, because I feel like that might be something we've had before. Skanevik, Rosendal. I don't know where I am. Disoriented. Heading towards Oslo. Oh, we did run out of time though. Burning time here. Wherever we are, we're in a very patriotic town. A bunch of Norwegian flags flying everywhere. Skanevik. Oh, we saw it. Wasn't Toft like right over here? Yeah, Toft that way. And then turn back around. Rosendal Skanevik. So an intersection. Oh well, I mean, actually, that just says. Does that mean ferry? No, that's ferry. That's the ferry. Oh, I just see Toft. I don't see any of these other. Oh no, actually, that's making me second guess myself because I do see Toft. I don't see these things, but it could be like they're further away. There's a sign saying, they're way far away on these highways, right? That's what it could mean. Okay, I might just have to because I see Toft here, Toft, and then I see Toft right here. So we're just gonna make the guess there. Probably get a little more precise. We were on the opposite side of the country. How? But is that a pardon? Oh, yeah, there's Skanevik. Alright, they'll get it. Alright, well, we found Skanevik. I go over here. Does Toft not mean... Okay, does Toft not mean the city? It could be... Go back to Toft. Toft, why are you all the way over here? Unless that word means multiple things, or there's multiple places named Toft. It's not necessarily that means Toft City. That could be something else, like a word. Then... I think Hoyland, yeah, that was one of the things we saw on the sign. Skanevik was down here, wasn't it? Skanevik was right there. And see any other Tofts. There's also that. Which one had the ferry sign for? We're in Norway. We're just on the opposite side of Norway, evidently. And Toft, apparently that Toft on the other side really threw me off. Because Skanevik was like right. I thought we were like right on Skanevik. And Skanevik down there. The other place that I don't want to try to pronounce. I don't see anything Toft. I don't see any of that places. If that was a ferry thing, I don't see that like across waterways. But at least the country was right. It's kind of rough. We're on the complete opposite side of the country, but at least we're in the right country. Which, being a lot of these smaller European countries, is still a fair number of points in GeoGuessr. Let's go next round. And hold on, we got a timer and a timer go. Let's look South American. I don't know for sure, but architecture seems very South American, dry, palm trees everywhere. Yeah, it seems like subtropical, tropical weather. There's mountains over here. So we seem to be in South America. Or Mexico. Ah, poop. I always think like, oh, it seems like a Latin place in South America. I'm like, well, Mexico is still a thing. People, a lot of people don't live in Mexico. So almost certainly, oh my god, like look how Paulino Pedro. It's just probably a dude's name, right? He lives there. Very Hispanic. It's awfully tropical. Are we in maybe Mexico? Oh, maybe even like Central America? Oh no, I'm second guessing myself pretty hard here. Between like, there's a lot of areas we could be. One place that we are, a lot of areas we could be. Vende. Venti means 20. Grande is Spanish for large. Jack Tall is the only one that doesn't mean large. I don't remember what movie that's from. It's probably a bad movie. I think who said it? Paul Rudd. Love Paul Rudd. I think he was in. Might have been a bad movie. I figure out what. Oh, no, in South America, but now we need like another hint. We need something else. Keep us afloat here. Let's run. Eh, eh. Jose Maria Punto. Andre Juliano Berto Pinto. They're just people's names. I mean, I'm not gonna call that number and try to figure out where they are. That sounds absurd. Here we go. Sign. Oh my gosh, stop like blurring it out. Santana's Ranch. Cachoeiras de Ferna. Santana. Oh, Sao Pedro. In Sao Pedro. Did I say Sao Pedro? Isn't Sao Pedro Brazil? Or am I making up cities? I swear, Sao Pedro. I've seen a Sao Pedro in Brazil. Anyway, there's Sao Luis. Sao Pedro. Thing, right? Sao Paulo. Well, I might be making up cities again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh me. Stuff up. Here I go. Sao Pedro. Sao Pedro. Sao Pedro. Not. We're not in Brazil. That tells me Brazil, but we're not in Brazil, and not Brazil. Sao Pedro. Oh no, there's Sao Paulo. Maybe I'm just thinking Sao Paulo and I got confused. Sao Carlos. Sao Jose. Um. Hmm. Oh, maybe I haven't seen it before. I guess yeah, could be making up my own cities. Playing make up your cities. Sao Bernardo. Oh, Sao Jose. Are we in Brazil? I don't think we're in Brazil. Just because that Sao prefix is very common. Because we go to other countries. I have a lot of these. I have a lot of other countries with Sao prefix, do they? Or not prefix in the right word. I don't know what Sao acts as. Actually, because I don't speak the language. So I don't know how I would describe it grammatically because I don't know what the word is supposed to be doing. I did not know. I did not click there. Game, don't you do that. Don't make me guess. Make my guesses for me. You're not Los Angeles. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so Sao is a very Brazilian thing, looks like. Not strictly, I'm not going to make that like a strict claim that there aren't necessarily other places that use that, but also probably not pronouncing it correctly at all. Sao, 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 Sao. So I'm thinking we're in Brazil. Unless there's like somewhere in Central America or Mexico that drops the Saos a lot. No, because that'd be like San Pedro. Alright, so probably not. Or okay, we're Brazil. We're just gonna go Brazil. We usually end up in Brazil. Brazil's a huge place in South America, and Santana. Oh, I guess that was. Oh no. Alright, so we're in Sao Pedro. Assuming that's what that. I mean, I just read Sao Pedro on top of that little flag. I assume it means like that's the city we're in, right? That would make sense, right? It makes sense to me. Unfortunately, I did not find a Sao Pedro. Ooh, way to go. Anything down here? You guys have anything for me? It's a little avenue. Aha, it's another city. Yeah, it's totally. Sao Pedro something. But it's a sign that says Sao Pedro. This flag does not. I'm sorry, I don't recognize this flag whatsoever. Like, not even kind of enough to look up what it could be. But maybe I should learn South American flags as well. Because for all I know, it's like a city or a state flag or something that's not something smaller than a country flag that I really wouldn't know. So it's large enough. It has museums, the cultural center, Secretary of Culture. So wherever this Sao Pedro is, I mean, okay, timer's done. It doesn't seem to be a small city. Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is not Sao Pedro. Sounds racist. Something racist to consider. Oh no. So if it's a large city, but I'm not seeing it pop out anywhere, that makes me a little concerned. I guess it could be a kind of large-ish place, but not super large. Doesn't stick out as much as there are places that are really large. Oh boy. I hope so. I don't know where we are. Maybe we're in a tropical coastal region-ish. Sao Pedro. Just jump out to me and just let me see you. Just let me see you. So I can just mark you down as present. I can move on my day as a substitute geography teacher. Sao Pedro. Here, Sao Pedro, Pedro. Here, Pedro. Sao Luis. Like, is it like maybe it's a residential-ish area around a different, larger city? Oh, I'm not finding it. Can I find a road? Can I find something? Can I find something quick? I can't find anything quick. I don't know what state we're in. Brazil. That's another problem. We're not in the Amazon rainforest, so I guess that's fair enough. Uh, any more hints? I don't think I'm gonna find more hints. Just cruising around. Does that say though? Might have been a helpful sign. No, no, it's not for me. That's not a helpful sign for me. You guys having some sort of festival or something? Transit? I mean, that doesn't seem like transit. Doesn't seem like a festival sign. Doesn't seem to be a festival. That was a that was a sign. Not that far back. Don't go over there. You're having a lot of problems. That sign. Oh my gosh. This sign right here that we're directly parallel to. Perpendicular to. Depends what plane you consider myself in sign. San Paulo! Alright, San Paulo. And I know we've seen San Paulo, because we're like, San Paulo is kind of like San Pedro, so here's San Paulo. And where's the San Pedro, though? Just put it, like, drop around San Paulo. At least we know we're somewhere close enough to at least have a sign that says San Paulo. San Paulo. We're looking for San Pedro. Could be anywhere around here. Zoom out. Where in Brazil are we? Southern Sao Paulo. Okay, it's southern Brazil. And we are coastal. It looks coastal. I was right about that, assuming this is correct. Because it could be like San Paulo 500 miles that way. We're really way up. I'm not seeing San Pedro at all. Not even kind of. So, let's do a bit of a search radius here. Kind of keep the edge of the city our view. But we are out of time for this run, so we just need to make this quick. You know what? I can't find it. Wherever we are, we're close enough for at least San Paulo to be on sign. And oh, there's nope. Those are different. Those are different Saos. Sao Pedro. So I don't think we're in Sao Paulo, but somewhere kind of close to it. And there's Sao Carlos. What else? What other signs are on here? What other cities are on here? I can't read it. It's kind of an ugly sign. Rio something. Rio Claro. Rio something. Then Pira something blurred out. And then Aguas something Pedro. San Pedro. It's kind of screen tour. Be San Pedro. Well, let's go right here. I don't think we're gonna get any more more precise. Oh wait, well, there's Rio Claro. So are we? There's Rio Claro right there. Now I'm on now it's a mystery. There's Rio Claro. Then down is San Paulo. Keep going. Are we somewhere that's like past both of those? We go up. There's Rio Claro. Then if we keep going up 364, is there a Sao Carlos? Sao Carlos is not there. We're in Sao Pedro. So that's what all those Sao Pedros mean, but I don't see anything else up here. Unless we are down. This is not a very helpful sign. It just says this way, these cities. That's not a very helpful sign to me right now. Because there's Sao Paulo, and there's Rio Claro. Where did I just pass Rio Claro? Oh, or do we not pass? There's Rio Claro, and there's Sao Paulo. And I'm starting to think Sao Pedro's not even a real thing. Maybe Sao Pedro is. What would it be then? What would it be? Not a real thing. Claro. Oh, Puras. Oh my gosh, Piracicaba? Piracicaba? That's what that says. That's what that says. Stay big. Sign for me. So Rio Claro, Piracicaba, and Sao Paulo. It's kind of weird. Trying to triangulate where we are. Sao Pedro! Oh, I finally found you, Sao Pedro. Okay. Jeez, okay, this is Sao Pedro. That took a lot of effort. Glad we finally saw it. We've moved all the way up Sao Paulo, and then we saw. Those signs are kind of pointing in the general direction of what roads could take you to these places, I guess. So, like, maybe up here. Pointing, like, up here, and then you take these intersection to go wherever you need to go. Alright, well, we found Sao Pedro. I'm glad we finally figured that out. That was rough. We did it. Found where in Brazil we are. We were super duper close. Look at that. I guess I could have, if we want to be real precise, you can, like, zoom in, find street names, figure out. Nah, we're not going to do that. The view summary. That went alright. That went better than I expected. Because we did have this drop in Canada that we ended up actually finding. And then we had this Columbus fiasco that kind of messed us up. And then this Australia nonsense that I'm surprised we even landed close. But now I know where more of the mountainous region is, which is really cool. So we did. That was an alright run. I'm happy with that run. We made some mistakes, but we also had some really good ones, and we had a decent score. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Follow my Twitch, Twitter, everything. You guys know the deal. I'll see you next time.